The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to John in Austin, Texas. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, man?
I'm so good I can't stand it. How about you?
Good, man.
God bless you. All of God's best to you and your family.
Wow.
You teach us how to make money. You are such a man of integrity and honesty.
Right.
I so admire what you do in your show, and you just deserve a whole lot of credit. And the other thing is you would be hard-pressed to invest in something that's going to bring you a better return than that gold report. It is fantastic, buddy. I just so appreciate you helping us make money.
I appreciate it, man.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 88. And I'll tell you, folks, you know what we've hit today? 19,999.63. Pretty wild. That is absolutely wild. Dow up 93. The Dow's up 88. NASDAQ right now is up 41. S&Ps are up 10. Gold contract down $9.70, trading at $11.71. Silver down 16 cents at $16.47 an ounce. Platinum flat at $9.67 an ounce. You get copper flat at $2.53 a pound. Light sweet crude $53.79. Notes. 10-year note down 14 ticks, 124.12. 30-year bond off 25 ticks, 151.28 now. Both notes and bonds, folks, got to a higher high, have volume behind the move. That's saying that they're going to be back topside once again. King dollar up 687 ticks, 102.215. King dollar got toasted and roasted yesterday, goes down with high volume, with price, spread. You get a bounce today with lighter volume. King dollar maybe setting up a small ABC structure on the way down. Euro. The euro is trading at $1.05, and the yen is at 117. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so we have the SPY trading up $1.14. We are at 227.53. The high on the SPY is 228.34. Bottom line, it's going to be pretty wild watching this close because this is anemic volume. So the SPY thus far, folks, has done 48 million shares. Yesterday we did 78. The prior day did 78. You're going into 142 million. So it's going to be wild watching this next hour unfold. Dow Industrials, that's going to be the story, no doubt. And it's pretty wild that we haven't whacked the 20,000 yet because we hit 19,999.63. It's like really? But that's what we've done. And right now, you're hanging there. We're up 85. The composite, NASDAQ composite goes to a new high. Composite right now is up 40 bucks. It's over the high. The high that was generated out here on the 27th was 55.12. You're at 55.28. NDX 100 also went to a new high, is at a new high. NDX is up 49 bucks. The last high was 49.92. Now, out of that 49.92, that was the high that was generated on the 27th. That being said, you closed at the low, which is 49.65. Right now, we are at highs. We've hit, you're 7 points off the highs. That might as well be at highs. Small caps are lagging in a big way. So small caps are showing the hand out here today. They're actually negative. Pretty amazing, actually. If we take a look at the Russell 2000. Russell 2000 right now is trading down 2.5 points. Bottom line, it couldn't handle price. That's pretty amazing when you do have The Dow at all-time highs, the NASDAQ at all-time highs, the SPY, the S&P right next to it. Now, when you take a look at it on a weekly basis, this Russell is a big failure, because what we've done thus far inside the Russell is that you came into the high from 4 weeks ago. The volume characteristic there is 1.5 billion, and we're going to be at about a billion. So that is a test on 30% lighter volume of the highs. That's a pretty good. That's a great test, actually. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract right now is trading down $9.30. You've done 215,000 contracts. You know that after the data we had yesterday, this is a pullback. Has lighter volume. That's on the daily. On the weekly, what we're going to have is that you are going to have a weekly bar that actually is pushing higher with volume. So it's going to be a pretty nice setup here as you were pushing into the downdraft that had been created out there on the week of this December 14th. Silver. What do we have with the silver? Let's go take a look at silver. Silver out here backing down at 64,000. Now this is pretty cool with silver. Silver's actually giving us a little more information. Now, that's the same volume as yesterday, but silver's backing into its high volume day from the 3rd. So we had 81,000 contracts on the 3rd. You backed down at 64,000. We got to a low of $16.26, and silver rejected it. So it looks to me like silver is actually building a small ABC structure on the way up. This is going to be wild watching this thing shake out, because what has happened is that silver still hasn't caught a bid going topside. You know, gold caught a good bid going topside. Notes. We go take a look at the note market first. What you have with notes is this. The 10-year note gets to a high today of 125.10. Gives it up on price. Right now you're at 124.12, but you get the volume behind the move. So that's saying that, yeah, you can build a little more cars. We can get that to 124.07 or something. But bottom line, that's saying that bonds continue to want higher price, lower yield. If we go take a look at the 30-year, 30-year has the same type of setup. 30-year got to a high today of 153.09. We've done 253,000 contracts, which is good contract volume, and you're pulling back. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar trading up 662 ticks. You've done 36,000 contracts, and that's not even close. Yesterday, we came down with 60,000 contracts. The number to watch on King Dollar is this, folks, is that when we broke down here, so picture, you know, we were trading up from December 15th straight over to January 4th. We did have that down day, and it broke that swing level on of the 30th. The number to watch in King Dollar, in order to get in its higher trading range again, would be 103.210. You know, right now this is just it's a small setup for a small ABC structure on the way down. That's how it seems to be laying out right now. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow's up 84, NASDAQ's up 39, S&Ps are up 10. We're going to be right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. So Dow right now is up 77. You get the Nasdaq up 39. S&Ps are up 9.5. Let's go take a look at the GDX. So the GDX, folks, is the Market Vectors Gold Mining Trust. This little baby. Okay, so what do we have here? Yesterday, well, not just yesterday, okay, we bring this back to December 20th. December 20th, we're at a price point of $18.50. You move forward big time. We have nice strength on the 29th of December, 30th of December, yesterday. Yesterday, we end up doing 135 million shares. You're going into a 180. You're going into the downdraft that was created out here from the election, November 9th, 10th, and 11th, big downdraft in the gold market, the metals market. We got by the downdraft of the 14th. Now, that's on your daily. We take this on the weekly, and what you're going to see on the weekly is that you're over the base that was built out here from the November 18th going on. Bottom line is that this is building cause to get up and into this. In fact, so watch this. This gets really interesting in the gold market in general right now, because what you're going to see is that 1, 2, 3, 1. You're going to see that the downtrend right from the highs of last August, the down channel is broken, meaning that it broke the downtrend. Okay, and this is the first time that we actually broke the downtrend since August. So bottom line, it looks to me like, we're building cause for higher price. We did it down here in the GDX today. You got to $22.02. You've rejected thus far $22.23. $22.23 was the high of the 30th. If we go take a look at the, I guess, let me see. I think they want to look at the nugget simultaneously. Yeah, so the correlation here is that if we go look at the nugget is the direction 300% bull position of the GDX, of the New York, of the New York ARCA Gold Index. And this little baby here, you're down $1.20 right now. You've hit 876. That's going into the bar where we had 87 million shares traded. You're at 70 million right now. Bottom line is that you get a higher swing, you got volume behind the move, and this thing, looks to me like it still wants higher price. If we go to Barrick Gold, ABX, ABX is the largest weighting structure inside the GDX. Bottom line, that's staying up at highs. It's already, what Barrick has done is this. Barrick is actually into the trading day of November 9th. That's a big deal, and it's not backing off. It'd have to go under $16.78. Newmont and Barrick go back and forth inside the weighting structure for the GDX, as well as the New York index. So what you have with the Newmont also is that Newmont, yesterday you go higher with 10 million, you're back down today with 5 million. This also wants higher price. They're good setups. That's the bottom line. Volatility, I expect we're going to see, and we're going to have more volatility, but I still like how they're set up. I particularly like how they're set up because how these bonds are set up. These bonds, now this is what the Dow Industrials at all-time highs, the S&Ps at all-time highs, the NASDAQ at all-time highs. These bonds still want higher price, lower yield. If bonds want higher price and lower yield, there's going to be more selling inside this marketplace. The amazing part, of course, is that we have not hit the 20,000 yet. It's as close as it can almost get. Some of the Dow stocks out here we take a look at. We have Citigroup up 16 cents. You got Disney up $1.70. We got GE up 14. Let's see. Big Blue's up 79. If we go over to the XLE, we take a look at the energy sector. Energy sector sideways move today with light volume, no big deal. The finance sector, the XLF, same setup, And the volume today, folks, so it's going to be a mind blower out here, is this. Depending on how and where we close, the volume is going to be anemic. Right now in the NYSE, we've done 462 million. So let's see, what time do we have? We have 23 past. So that can come in at about 700, but that's anemic. We did 926 yesterday, and that's not a huge amount either. And the composite, the NASDAQ composite is going to come in with volume. We're at 1.3 right now. That's saying the composite can come in with volume. If you'd like to test drive my gold report, folks, the way you can do that, particularly because, we got a lot of calls here the last few days in the gold market. But bottom line is that you want to buy a retracement, you want to take a look at the gold report, you can test drive it 30 days, absolutely free. The way you do it, you come over to our website at TFNN, you go to newsletters, you go to investment newsletters, you can test drive the gold report 30 days, absolutely free. And one of the Tigers was saying too many gold calls. And yesterday in the year, it wasn't that we got too many gold calls, because we really didn't get a lot of calls. But that's always a good signal when gold's at tops. My point is the gold's not at the top right now. But when I was looking at that yesterday, what I was actually thinking when I was looking at that yesterday, if you remember, we got I think we had 2 pot calls. That's the first time, I think, I remember when the pot stocks first come out, I got a couple calls. But I suspect I better look at those pot stocks because they're probably topping out right now. 877-927-6648. Let's go over and we take a look at the some of the higher volume. Well, actually, let's go inside the NDX 100 and see where that strength is. Inside the NDX 100, Illumina is up 5%. That's the leader out here. TripAdvisor is up 3.5%. INCY is up 3.4%. And eBay is up 3.4%. Regeneron is taking it down. That's down 5.5%. Mylan Pharmaceuticals off 1.7. You got Liberty down 1.5, and T-Mobile is down 1.5. Inside the Dow Industrials, the strength versus the weakness. So the strength inside the Dow is Nike. That's up 1.7. You get Disney up 1.6. Goldman is up 1.5. Taken away from it is Verizon's down at 2.5. Walmart's down 1.3. We had a question in the den about Goldman Sachs, and I wouldn't be shorting Goldman Sachs up here. It's a sideways move. Bottom line is that the reason that I wouldn't short Goldman is that the day of the 16th, let me put this on a weekly. You know, there's no doubt this is a parabolic move. You know, we were at 178 before the election, and you're at 245. That for a bank, that's outrageous. That's insane. And the reason I wouldn't short it is this, is that what you would wait for is that you would wait for the first pullback, and you'd want to know that you get volume on the pullback. The reason being is that the way that it traded on the 16th, that's big volume up at the highs. So it has to prove that it wants to get down first. This is Tom O'Brien, this is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now are up 77. You get the Nasdaq up 38. S&Ps are up 9. Gold's down 880. Silver's off 13 cents. We're going to be right back.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. You have the Dow right now up 76. You get the Nasdaq up 37. S&Ps are up 9. And folks, we're going to send a lot of white light out to good old Fort Lauderdale because you may or may not have heard they had a shooting at Fort Lauderdale Airport, and unfortunately, it looks like there's 5 people that have been killed and 8 others that are wounded. The latest news is saying that it's is that it was a lone shooter, and we have no evidence at this time that anyone else was there. That was from the Broward County Commissioner told CNN. That was I'm not quite sure how long ago that was. Bottom line is that the man is still alive. As far as the guy was trying to reload, the cops shot him, but he is alive, and they have him in custody. So bottom line, this was at a baggage. We were picking up your baggage. What's going to be interesting is that Senator Bill Nelson is saying that they identified the man as Esteban Santiago, who was carrying a military identification. Well, bottom line is that pretty intense, no doubt about that. Now, and that's, you know, what is pretty wild here is that you know, at the airports, of course, what does happen is that when you're going onto the I guess the runways, you know, you go through security and all that, but before that, guess what? You know, and that's going to be the next play, I suspect. And I'm not quite sure how they're going to, you know, police that. Yeah, and that's a good point. That it doesn't mean much if he was carrying a military ID. That's a fact. Meaning that until we find out what that was all about, you just don't know. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. So as we come into this close out here, you know, we'll see. Let's see, ESH. We'll take a look at the E-minis. The E-minis out here, they are at 22.73. The high today is 22.77. So you're laying right at these highs. Now, the last time that we had one spike down, let me just see this for a second. So you got a spike. You know, when we spiked up at 12:30 today. So you know, this wasn't it might have been the jobs numbers after, you know, folks decided, okay, I'm going to make this run for the 20,000. The swing low out here, let's see, 22.73. Yeah, we're right at it. So this is it. Meaning, is this baby going to back off the 20, or are we going to go home this weekend and the news is going to be that I finally tagged 20,000? We're going to find out. We're going to find out real quickly. J.P. Morgan, let's go take a look at J.P. Morgan. So J.P. Morgan's still hanging at highs up here. We put this on a weekly, and, you know, yeah, there's no doubt it's toppy, but the bottom line is that there's still no sellers. We go to take a look at Berkshire Hathaway. So Berkshire, I believe, is still the largest weighting structure inside the XLF. That's trading, the B shares are trading at 163, and it actually looks like it can get down to like 156. Let's go to Mike in Colorado. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. All is well. I just wanted to point out AT&T. I've been waiting for these telecoms to collapse, and AT&T just fell out of bed big time today. What's up?
So let's take a look at AT&T. So AT&T is trading 41.32, and I believe, yeah, this has to do with Trump was tweeting earlier that he doesn't like the deal, the merger between AT&T and Time Warner, because he thought that the media would be too powerful. So what happens here, folks, is this, is that they're selling it down. Well, in AT&T, you know, just went from $36 to $43. But fundamentally, they won't be able to stop AT&T from taking over Time Warner. Because what happens is this. I believe what the fight is going to be about is the licenses. Because what happens, folks, is this. So picture this. Radio licenses are owned by the public, okay? And this has been lost over the course of years. Like all these big radio stations, these are actually public airwaves that the station's lease. Now, depending on how long they've had this license, it's not that you don't pay money every single year. You got the license, and then all of a sudden the license is worth money to the individual companies, right? Well, what AT&T more than likely are going to do, and this is where the FAA, what is it? 1 second. I got to figure out what, FCC. So the FCC normally has to, no, they definitely have to okay the selling of the license, right? Now, what happens is that what they don't have to okay is a leasing of the license, and I suspect what you're going to see happen inside the Time Warner deal, and this happens all over the place, folks, by the way, okay, is that they'll get around that so they don't have to go in and transfer the license. And they won't transfer it, but guess what? They'll still own it. So, I mean,
Thanks, Tom.
okay, man, have a great one. Have a safe one. And, we'll see where the rest of that shakes out. But we're gonna end up, I suspect between Trump and these corporations, there's going to be a lot. I suspect there's going to be less twittering when he actually gets there. When he actually is president, because he's going to have plenty on his plate. If he wants to, continue going after every corporation, well, good luck, because between the politicians and the cats inside the large corporations, the battle lines will be not only set up, the battle lines are there. And I believe what was done, I think it was last night, let's see, that Trump said, whoops, there it is. 1 second. That he felt that, I believe what he felt is that if AT&T got together with Time Warner, there'd be too much power in one hand.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and
That's our producer. He just wants to hear his voice.
Hear all their favorite TFNN shows. Plus, see all the charts as they happen live during those shows and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 92. There we go. There's a quick little jump up. Let's see if we can tag that 20,000 before we commit to the close. So right now you're at 19,991.87. It's going to make a run for it. We'll see if it can hit it. It got as close as it can. We've hit 19,999.63. We go take a look at the commodity markets out here, folks. This is what we had inside the commodity markets today. Orange juice, well, that's down 3.9%, but the ones we trade, soybeans are down 1.7%. You get silver down 0.7%. Gold's down 0.6%. Gasoline, unleaded gas is down 0.5%. Sugar is flat. You get crude oil flat. Heating oil is up 0.2%. Copper's flat. Natural gas is up 0.5%. So not a whole lot of action out there inside the commodity market. The action, no doubt, is right in the Dow Industrials. Not the 20,000 means a huge amount, but psychologically, when you get this close to it, I'd say people are waiting for that thing to get tagged. What did happen is that inside the NASDAQ today, as the NASDAQ got up and over that high, there was a lot of trading there that was done inside the NASDAQ at 49.94, and bottom line, it launched the high. It absolutely launched this high. If we go into the Qs and you take a look at the Qs also launched the high. Now it does not. It's pretty amazing. It doesn't have the volume. This has taken out a swing high that had 54 million shares, and you're at 19.9 million right now. So there'll be a few more shares that come in the next 16 minutes. There's no doubt about that. But we're not going to get 30 million shares. Just not going to happen. If we go over and we take a look at Bank of America, these banks, Bank of America sideways move out here too. These moves have been pretty incredible, actually. November 11th at $16 is 22.74 right now at highs. The last, whoops. It's going to need a lot more juice, though, because Bank of America and most of these equities right now inside the banking structure, not all of them. Bank of America is right into the downdraft from May, June, July, August, and September of 2008. Now that's going to be a hard place to overtake. We go back and we take a look at the XAU. What you're going to see with the XAU is this. So the Philadelphia Gold and Silver Index is trading 84.90, 84.89, and there she is. Okay, so yesterday you had a nice expansion of volume. We did 57 million shares. You're trading right at the downdraft that had occurred on November 9th. November 9th, we traded down to 87.99. November 10th, that's what we're into right now, which is 89 to 83. And this is a nice move going up into this level. In fact, I can make the case because of the way that we overtook the downdraft on the 14th, which we're over, is that you take the top of that, which is 84, you take the bottom, which is 71, you get $13, 84, 94, that's saying you want to go to 97. And 97 is over November 9th. 97 is going to bring you up to the swing points from September 22nd. We go into the Gold Bugs Index. That is going to be set up the same way. It had the price spread. Let's see, HUI. Okay, so in the Gold Bugs Index, let's see here. I'll get the volume in here for us. Okay, so the HUI is trading 196. We did 35 million shares yesterday. You're way over the downdraft from the 14th. And what was impressive this week is that you finally had the Gold Bugs Index overtake the XAU in strength. And that's important. That's really important in the context of where the actual metal, the physical metal market wants to go. It's building cause to get into the downdraft from the November 9th time frame. So, and the next week, what we are going to have next week is that the window dressing's over. You're going to be 2 weeks away from, well, actually, today is 2 weeks away from the inauguration. Let's go to Dave in Boston. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm good.
Good.
Hey, I want to ask you, I called the other day on MUX.
Yeah.
And you were right on. You went up to about 375. I got out. I like to get out before the Friday.
Okay.
And I'm looking to try to get back in. I was down a little bit today on some volume. I kind of just played up and down. I'm usually out on a Friday.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah, and it works out good. I mean, I do that in the GPL. The same thing. It's down a little bit. So, what do you think? An entry here, or wait till Monday, or what do you think?
Yeah, I'd go for it right now. I think you're going to have time Monday, too. It's not like I don't think that, these things are just going to take off right away because they had a nice run up. They'll have to build some cause. And, you get two good equities, man. What happens is that, between McEwen Mining, Gold, and Great Panther, and, even Barrick, these things have been some of the strongest stocks even in that pullback. So,
yeah.
I mean.
So you think you'd wait till Monday, you think, or pull the trigger now? I mean, either one of them. I like to play both of them. And, again, I like to get out on the Thursday before Friday because, obviously, Friday's usually a bad day for gold recently.
Yeah.
I'm just playing the kind of the channel up and down. I buy quite a few shares and just try to, make a
No, I'm with you, man. I'd go for it. I mean, I'm not backing off. I can tell you that personally. So.
Yeah. You like one better than the other, or?
This is what's going on. What blows my mind is that, I trade GPL a lot, right?
Yeah.
And I don't trade McEwen's stock a lot. The reason I don't is that I don't like how volatile it is,
Right.
It's just much more volatile, but, he has a huge following, and this likes to go, and he makes money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I like how GPL moves, but, McEwen's, this has been one of the best equities out here, so, if you're not involved in these downdrafts, I mean, it's pretty good. It's real good, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So either one, pull the trigger now and see what we get.
Well, I wouldn't, with Great Panther, I mean, this has been a huge expansion, from 130 to 180. If you're going to do this for a trade, I'd go with McEwen right now because, on a longer-term basis, I think Great Panther probably has more action.
Pull back.
But what you exactly. But what you do have is that McEwen seems to be set up right here.
Okay. All right, Tom. All right,
okay,
great.
man.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Yep.
877-927-6648. If we go over and we take a look, so, it's always a tough call. Like, okay, you're going over the weekend. Do you wait on gold until Monday? Do you do it now? You got to pull back on. It's all about risk-reward, folks, and it's all about the aspect of what your risk parameter is, Where do you think these stocks can actually go, and where do you feel the dollar wants to go? Because what does happen, there's plenty of people that have never traded gold stocks. There's plenty of people that have. When you take a look at these golds, you can see that the gold contract hasn't moved. But guess what? These gold stocks already in the last 2 weeks are up 30%. So it's real bread. It's fast bread. And just as, Dave was saying from Boston, when you trade in them, you can, get quite a few shares and you're in and out and you're actually trading them. That's really important to understand. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We're coming back. Right back. It doesn't look like that Dow's going to tag it. We'll see. It's got, 17 points to hit that 20,000. We're going to be right back.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is up 83. You get the Nasdaq up 38. S&Ps are up by 9.5. And percentage-wise, this is what you have out here. You have the Dow Industrials up 0.4%. Nasdaq's up 0.7. S&Ps are up 0.4. And don't forget, folks, at TFNN, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do 10 hours of programming. We start at 8 o'clock in the morning, go to 5 in the afternoon. Tuesday, Thursday, we start at 7 in the morning, go to 6 in the afternoon. Now, all this programming, folks, you can get right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. You're going to get some great programming each and every day. So check it out if you haven't checked it out yet. We do appreciate all of you growling and prowling with us out here. And it's just pretty amazing how the phones basically turning, well, not turning into computers. They are actually huge computers. There's no doubt about that. Volume out here is going to be anemic inside the NYSE. Right now, you're at 535 million. So that's saying 750 is laid out probably. We're at 9. He did 936 yesterday. The composite, the NASDAQ composite, will do about 1.8 billion. At highs, that thing should be at 2.4, 2.5. What it actually is showing is that, especially the NASDAQ composite and the NDX 100, that there were not a lot of buy stops over that level, because it got over the level but just kind of laying there over that level. If there were a lot of buy stocks over that level, you would have seen that baby accelerate quite a bit. If we do go back over to the GDX, what you're going to see, and this goes right back to the last call, Dave, this GDX is holding nice, man. We went down to 2202. You're at 2231. This is moving higher into the close, as is Nugget. Nugget was down about $1.25. You're down $1.18 right now. You pull back to it's actually down a lot more than that. So the way these are set up, coming into the closeout here, are pretty good. The notes continue to say, and this is definitely a whole different contrarian type of view. The Fed's saying they want to go up on rates. The Fed's saying they're going to continue to go up on rates. The market, thus far, it took a big hit. There's no doubt about that on the way down. But these things thus far have bottomed. And, the bottom that they put in, the low in the bond market right now was December 15th. Thank you for bringing that up, Dudette, Marie, that the Russell 2000 is in the negative. And that is really unusual, with the Russell being in the negative, with the rest of the indices, at all-time highs. Now, the Russell also has, let me just see this for a second, because the Russell, the volume was way too low yesterday on the pullback. You get a sideways move here. It's low today, too, If we couldn't hold price, that's the bottom line. On the weeklies, you get a decent test, though, with dramatically lighter volume. The Russell, you tested with 115 million versus 170. So that's a pretty good, that's got a pretty good test. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great weekend, safe weekend. Look forward to speaking right back here, Monday morning, 8 o'clock. Go get them, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.